And we got there because in the late 70s, or late 60s actually, 70s, uh, the electric industry was undergoing a change, a transformation. Prior to that, all of our relays and controls were electromechanical, meaning they were motors or they were solenoids, little plungers. And at that time, we started transitioning to digital. So you'd buy these digital relays, and it would have just incredible capabilities that you couldn't really use because it was too hard to talk to the individual relays. Just to deal with one relay, you had to send somebody in the field with what today we call a laptop computer. You wired it up to one individual relay and you sat there and pounded away for minutes at a time to change the characteristics of one relay. All right, that starts us thinking about a communication system. Then we start thinking, okay, we're going to spend a lot of money on this. How do we future-proof this idea? How do we make a decision today that will still seem like the right decision within 10 years? And when we started thinking about that, we came around to the idea that it was going to be wrapped up in the speed of communications. The faster the communications, the more things you can do with it. Meaning, I know of systems that can read 100,000 meters in about 8 hours. Well, the system we put in based on fiber optics can read 175,000 meters in a fraction of a second. If I can read those meters in a fraction of a second, I can do things in real time. I can check to see if the power is on for everybody in an area before I pull my crews out. If it takes me 8 hours to do it, I can't sit there and wait. So it's basically the slower systems will only read meters. The faster system will let me automate all kinds of things. So speed led us to the idea of fiber, and here we are. From the get-go, our whole issue was to create the fastest communication system that we could. A lot of our opponents would say, you don't need all that bandwidth to read meters. We didn't need bandwidth in terms of the amount of data. It was the speed with which we could gather the data. We needed speed.